This episode of Prince of Persia 3D is brought to you by a guard hurting you telepathically, action, and jumping through a door. So yeah, this level actually starts off with a pretty interesting bug. If you let the guard hurt you, you can jump through the door about half of the time. And I really don't know how it happens. I think it's some sort of bug with the collision detection and all this. So anyway, what happens if we go here? Yeah, we got a brand new obstacle. You miss snap traps in this game? Well, we've got guillotines. And they work actually really cleanly. They don't even cut you in anything like that. I'm actually somewhat deceived here. Either the death animation in this game look incredibly stupid, or they're just actually not violent at all. The first two games in this series actually had pretty gruesome animations for the time, but yeah, this one is relatively a lot tamer, and yet it still carries the same rating that both of the previous game had. But enough talk about violence now. We're actually going through a puzzle. We need to press the switches on both levels on the palace because both of the switch are timed and they control the gates which are in front of us right between this swinging rope here. You need to be really fast in order to do the jump because you don't actually have that much of layaway time. You can also do the leap by going through the guillotine path, but this one actually is a lot faster. You usually run out of time if you take this other place. So this is level 5, the Palace, part 2, and those of you who played the demo of this game probably recognize this level because this is the demo level, and it's actually a decent choice for a demo level because it's probably one of the better constructed levels of the game, even if there are parts which make no sense, like this. Seriously, what kind of floor is this so that it can eventually turn into spikes that are hard enough to kill you? Seriously, this palace must have cost a fortune if you wanted all of this floor to be diamond so that there could be random spikes coming out of nowhere in order to kill you. The Sultan of this kingdom has your safety in art. But yeah, retarded the traps aside, this is actually a pretty good level architecture-wise, and it's also really short, which also is a plus. Generally, the shorter the levels of this game are, the better they are. And with no coincidence, the longest level of this game is the worst. So, okay, what is this gate up here? How do I open this? Am I really stuck here? Well, you remember how we jumped through the door earlier? Well, if we do that, well, this gate is closed and now we can't even complete the level anymore. So, what do we do to open this gate? Yeah. Well, at the very beginning of the level, you actually need to play it nice. Wait for the guard here. Usually when you get to the part of the door here, sometimes the guard's AI decide to totally stop working, but I haven't been lucky here. I'm gonna have to fight this guard the legitimate way. Jesus Christ, why did the camera switch all of a sudden? They really like to fuck with you every once in a while during the fights for absolutely no reason. So yeah, now this door behind us is now open and we can go through it like a normal man would. And this gate up here is now open. And now, oh, I heard the gate close behind me. Uh-oh. This is usually bad news when that happens. Yeah, I really think it is, so I think I better stay here. If I hang up to that ledge, nothing will happen to me. Uh-oh. Things are not looking very good here. Yeah, this is a really good strategy, Prince. Feigning your death is going to get you out of this situation. Especially if the Crusher doesn't even bother doing its job entirely. So, how do we escape this crushing fate, which doesn't even crush you properly? Yeah, you guessed right. There's a secret passage into the Crusher, like every single respectable Crusher out there has. But however, I really still don't understand what the deal was with this gate that we couldn't open earlier. Seriously, what the hell is the deal with that? I mean, did the developers found out that people could actually bug their way through the door and jump through it, so they actually actively decided that you needed to kill the guard at the beginning of the level to open a gate that you only access halfway through the level? Seriously, what kind of thinking is that? Doesn't make any sense. And right now what we've just opened is the gate which leads to the exit. When I'm telling you that this level is short, And now we're going to go back to our gate, which actually was faulty earlier. Now we're back into this place, and now we can take a shortcut to the ending of this level. There's probably no way that you can see it this way, but yeah, there's a pool down here, so we can jump down. So yeah, make way for another one of the most popular recurring themes of this game. Pools that are placed at the most convenient location possible to make for practical shortcuts. Seriously, the Sultan of this palace thought about everything. So yeah, this assassin just before us is our last obstacle before the end of this level. And since this guy has a staff, it's going to be ridiculously easy to kill because yeah, they're actually pretty slow. Alright, prepare for your dead blow, mister. You have hurt your wrist. So, oh, who is this person just beyond us? Oh, it's that strip dancer assassin from before. There's going to be major revenge going through this place, sooner or later. Or maybe in the next level, because this is where things will be settled once and for all. So this is the end of level 5, the Palace Part 2, which, as promised by the Persia Time magazines, was another really short level. It's just a bit longer than the Cistern and not by a large margin, so that was another painlessly short level. And we're pretty much done with the good part of the game. I mean, those maps had a really great deal of absolutely stupid details, but those maps actually are somewhat fun to play. They're really the best part in the entire game, and well, the next level is where things are going to end, with the last level of the palace. Once we move out of here, we're going into foreboding territory, which won't be fun for me to explore, and fun for you to watch. So stay tuned for level 6, the Palace Part 3.